She's in a meeting.
That's right. With me. I'm settling this once and for all.
Nobody's allowed in at the moment. You'll have to wait until she's finished.
Out of my way.
You know the president's not gonna listen, right?
I'll make her listen. She's gone too far this time.
Hey, can you remind me why I'm here again? Was it to back you up, or was it to carry you home in a body bag? I forgot which.
I'll rip your tits off if you don't get it done, Yukiko. So hop to it. Whoa, 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 whoa. What you want, Sonata?
You know what I'm here about.
I told him you were occupied, Madam President.
A lot of good that did. Didn't you have security with you?
No, I didn't. They never showed up for work today.
Yukiko, were Daisuke and Ko supposed to be on security detail today?
Yes, they were, madam.
Remind me to rip the fingernails out later. What do you want, Sonata?
What is this about a nuclear-equipped android we've been hearing so much about? She's been circling around Gekkan High for 2 whole weeks doing weapon drills in our airspace. What exactly are you up to?
I don't know what you mean.
This is a direct violation of our nuclear disarmament treaty. You're using a weapon of mass destruction on our doorstep! What kind of message is that? Let me answer that. It's a declaration of war is what it is!
Do you think you could take it easy and stick to your own airspace, President Labrys?
I've got this, Ken. Just watch my back.
I am watching your back, Akihiko-san. I'm trying to keep you alive.
I'm not going to tell you again. Knock it off with the robot drills and get it the hell out of our airspace, or you'll be facing dire consequences.
Dr. Pepper!
Right here, ma'am.
Look, donut hole. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm running a school here, so I'm a really busy girl. Now why don't you get the hell out of here before I snap your arm off and jam it into your ass?
Akihiko-senpai, her rhetoric is pretty clear. Maybe we should back off.
Labrys, I'm telling you right now, stop sending that robot over to Gekkan territory. If you keep this up, we will retaliate.
Get out of my face, get out of my school, and go back to whatever hole you crawled out of.
Bite me.
Is that really such a good idea?
Quiet! I know what I'm doing.
Hey, who in here is wearing rings?
I'm wearing a few, ma'am.
You? Okay, you. I want you to go over there and punch that asshole in his face really frickin' hard.
I'm really sorry about this.
Gah! What kind of rings were those?
You still know what you're doing there?
Shut up!
Aren't you supposed to be stronger than that, senpai?
I said shut up!
Another word out of that commie mouth of yours, and Yukiko's gonna give you a vice presidential bitch slap.
Could you please leave me out of this?
I made my point. Now leave.
Why, you...
Senpai, do you think I could have a word with Labrys-san?
What good is that going to do?
Let me try.
Fine. I'll be outside. If she tries anything, just shoot.
Labrys-san. Can I call you Labrys-san?
No.
Okay, President Labrys.
Yeah, what you want, pretty boy?
About the robot that's been flying over Gekkoukan High.
Hold that thought. Right on time.
I have finished my patrol of the Gekkoukan area, Madam President. No reports of any hostile activity.
Good job, Liberty Prime. Glad to know I can trust somebody in this cabinet besides Yukiko.
I aim to please, Madam.
Don't touch Mama.
Disengaging.
So, kid, what about my robot over here? What's she done that's so wrong?
Like Sanada-san said, you're kind of flying your robot in a restricted airspace. Not only that, but it's been scaring a lot of students at Gekkoukan High.
So what? What's so bad about her flying around getting some exercise?
She's toting her weapons around and saying lots of scary things with a megaphone. Everyone is afraid she might actually blow something up one day.
Interesting. Hey, Liberty, what kind of stuff you been saying?
Not much. I've only said that their end is nigh, that their entrails will be nailed to the very walls of the school to assert our dominance, and that it is better to be dead than red.
Better dead than red. Better dead than red. I love it! Yukiko engraved that on something.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, Mr. whatever your name is, Liberty Prime isn't programmed to blow anything up unless I tell her to. Your school's got nothing to worry about as long as they don't attack me first. I just send her on trips just to make sure that if anybody does try anything, I will turn everything into smoldering rubble. It's just an attention getter, you know? It's like a deterrent.
Yeah, I understand that. However, I think you're causing more harm for yourself than good. With every hostile action you take, the more you concern the neighboring schools. Not only that, but the United Nations of Japanese schools will come breathing down your neck. I don't think you want that kind of heat.
Those pencil pushers play with the junk more than they do anything else. They don't scare me.
Still, I believe our schools will get along much better if we learn to live together peacefully. Do you think we can both try a little harder for a truce? None of us want any trouble. I'm sure you'd love nothing more than to be at peace. Why don't you keep your robot here and we'll make sure we stay out of your hair. We both win in this case. Nobody will have to go to war.
You know, that doesn't sound so bad. To be honest, it's been really stressful worrying about Yasgami High and all. It's the paranoia, I guess. Maybe you're right. Maybe I do need to tone it down.
President Labrys, you're really considering a truce? That's wonderful! So, there will be no explosions or nailing of entrails on school walls?
Thank you, President Labrys. This is great. And you know something? I think that if school leaders just talk things over like we did and compromise, the world would be a better place.
I couldn't agree more, kid. I couldn't agree more.
I'll be on my way then. Take care of yourself, and I hope we can keep this truce for a very long time.
You got it.
I'm very proud of the way you handled that, madam.
Yeah, well, you know me. I'm a very easy girl to work with. But, in all seriousness, that kid.
Huh?
Margaret, get in here!
You called, madam?
Get the FBI guys and have a tail that pretty boy, girl, or whatever he is. I want to know where he lives, his daily routine, everything. Right now.
Right away, ma'am.
You agreed to a truce! You agreed to a truce, madam! What are you doing?
You actually believe all that crap that kid was saying? Yukiko, you disappoint me. Yeah, look, I'm gonna listen to anything Akami has to say. Of course the enemy wants to have a truce. It's so they can catch you off guard and shove a nuke up your ass when you least expect it.
He seemed very sincere.
I know how the communist mind works, Yukiko. It's all hammers and sickles with those freaks. They look nice, but they'll turn on you in an instant. Kill them all, that's what I have to say. Right, Liberty Prime?
Affirmative. Democracy must be defended from the Red Menace.
I'm telling you, the more we continue to let her paranoia grow, the more damage she'll inevitably do when the time comes. So, to clarify, Labrys is bad. Of course she's bad! Haven't you seen all the nonsense she's done since she's been reelected?
We have had a recession and several scandals that put our school into an undesirable position. Labrys has indeed gotten out of control.
Exactly my point. And now, Tokun, she's forced you into invading everybody's privacy in the whole country. Yes, because of her orders, I've learned things about everybody that I wish I didn't.
What kinds of things would those be?
Over the course of the last few months, the president forced me to investigate every member of her cabinet, including the both of you. She was afraid that there was a spy amongst us. There's no spy! Why on earth would there be a spy? Gekkoukan High hasn't done anything to us, and they never will. Why can't she understand that? The things she had me do. Though I have to be completely honest and get this off my chest. Yukiko-san, I apologize for going into your home and reading your diary, as well as taking your measurements. I perfectly understand now, Tokun. You can't go against her orders because she's only going to... You read my diary?! How could you?! And for Margaret-san, I apologize for perusing your persona compendium, as well as your emails, text messages, and phone calls. I also had to take your measurements, too.
Impressive, aren't they?
I have nothing to say. I'm sorry. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Labrys needs to be stopped, and we have to be the ones to do it. But if we go against her, there's no doubt that we may be killed in the process. The president abhors communists. I'd hate to see how she treats traitors. That doesn't matter! Isn't it more important to speak the truth about tyranny and oppose it with all of our might and to die for our beliefs? Thereby inspiring others to take up the baton and fight for true democracy, true freedom? Well said, Yukiko-senpai. You have my support.
You have mine as well.
And then she said democracy was bad, and that you were bad too. She said you were pure evil and that you should be assassinated.
You did the right thing, Naoto.
Are you sure? I feel like I did something terribly wrong.
No, you ratted out the traitor I've been looking for. I'm sad that Yukiko had to be the one of all people, but hey, that's politics. Now, well, I'll just throw in the dungeon.
We have a dungeon?
LP! Apprehend Yukiko Amagi and throw her ass in the dungeon.
Justice engaged! Go democracy!
Now that that's taken care of, do you have anything else to add, Margaret?
Well, let me think. I guess I could add that it was Yukiko and Naoto that were saying all those horrible things.
Margaret!
It was terrible. Naoto and Yukiko were plotting to overthrow you and take the school for themselves.
No, I never said any of that.
Tell your story, swinging bitch. LP, lock her up too.
Do I have permission to be rough with them, madam?
But of course.
Acknowledged.
dodged a bullet there. Thanks for the heads up, Margaret. You really saved my butt there. Say, since I don't have a vice president anymore, do you want to take the job?
I'd be honored to be at your side, Madam President.
Perfect! Well, I gotta go interrogate those two traitors. You can take the rest of the day off. You earned it.
Thank you, Madam. It's done. The Vice President and the FIB Director have been removed.
Excellent. Then everything is working out just like we planned. I guess we'll be contacting you with your next objective soon.
Labrys made me Vice President. I'll be able to monitor her even closer now.
You've done well, Margaret. You're the best Spetsnaz has to offer.
I'll continue my mission. I'll inform you of any changes.